Okay. Hi, Ina. Thank you for meeting with me again. Thank you for giving me the chance and yourself the chance for me to explain different data collections and things of that nature. So, as we discussed, we're going to do a hypothetical scenario where I'm working with your grandson and questions that you have for me during my work with your grandson.
Well, I don't really understand all these notes you are taking. You keep writing things down when he acts out. What exactly are you looking for?
So that's a great question. What I'm doing is collecting ABC data. It helps us understand why a behavior is happening instead of just reacting to the behavior itself. ABC stands for A is for antecedent, what happens right before the behavior. B is for the behavior, what the behavior actually looks like. And C stands for consequence, what happens right after the behavior. So when we look at all three together, patterns usually start to show up.
So, you are not just writing down when he is being bad.
No, exactly. We're not labeling him as bad or good at all. Behavior is communication. What ABC data does, it helps us figure out what he might be trying to communicate or get through with that behavior. So instead of writing he had a tantrum, I'll write antecedent asked to turn off the iPad, behavior, crying, yelling, throwing the iPad, and the consequence, iPad returned to calm him down. That tells us a lot more than just he had a tantrum.
And what does it tell you?
When we see that pattern over and over again, it suggests that behavior might be happening to get access to the iPad or to escape the demand of turning it off. And this helps us choose the proper intervention because if we know the function of it, we might accidentally make the behavior worse.
So, if I give him what he wants to calm him down, that could be causing it.
Yes, and that's very common and understandable response. ABC data helps us see when a consequence might be reinforcing the behavior without anyone really realizing it. So it's not about blame, it's more about information.
Does this mean he is doing it on purpose?
Not necessarily, and not in the way we think of on purpose. So he's doing what works for him based on his past experiences. So if crying or yelling has worked before to get something or avoid something, his brain automatically learns, oh, that works. It's effective. So I'm going to keep doing it. Our job is to teach him more appropriate ways to get the same need met.
And how does this help you decide what to do next?
So once we collect the ABC data, we can identify the function of the behavior. It's usually attention, escape, access, or sensory. We'll change that antecedent to prevent the behavior, and we'll teach a replacement behavior. We'll also adjust the consequence so we don't reinforce the problem behavior. For example, if the data shows he struggles with transitions, we might give warnings before we transition, teach him to ask for one more minute, and reinforce calm transitions instead of reacting only to meltdowns and tantrums.
Is this something I can help with at home?
Oh, absolutely. Even simple observations help. You don't need to write everything down, but noticing patterns like what sets him off, what calms him down, and what he gets afterward. That information helps us be consistent across settings, which is really important for the progress.
That makes a lot of more sense now.
Okay, I'm glad that I'm able to give you more information on this and you understand what it is that we're doing when we're working with him. ABC data isn't just about catching mistakes, it's about understanding how your grandson better so we can support him in the most effective and respectful way possible. So, thank you so much for meeting with me.
Thank
And
you. Thank you. Oh.